Julian's Gardens. Beautiful day today. Can you see the sun there? And we got so wet weather. I think 3 or 4 days of rain. I miscount it now. I don't know which day it starts raining. But the video today, I want to share with you or kind of show you how my peanut seasoning. That remember my peanuts video? I got this I think a month ago. Or roughly something like that. I don't remember. But now they're all growing up around this height, and they're ready to plant them in the ground or in the container. And I want to plant them in the containers because, as I say in the video of the peanuts video that I made a while ago, I like to grow them in the container, so it's easier for me to harvest them, and it's very easy for me to control their pH level as well because they don't like alkaline soil. And I'm going to show you how I plant my luffa. Now, luffa is very tropical or subtropical climate, and I heard a lot of people grow here in Canberra, Australia, in very cool climate. But I haven't grown in Australia, especially in cool climate like we have here. So I really want to give it a go. And the varieties, I got this from my friends. She gave me some seeds, and this type variety is very famous in Vietnam for eating. It's called mướp hương, and hương in Vietnamese means perfume. So maybe perfume luffa if we translate it like that. And I'm going to show you how I plant, or how normally I plant some cucumber seasoning. And so yes, let me show you the containers and the area that I'm going to plant them. Alright, so here is the area. You can see I got some quite large container. This is my backyard, by the way, and let me show you some of the roses. They are blooming beautiful, and you can see I put like a cage to protect my strawberries because I know the birds start nibbling them when they start ripening. And I like this cage actually. I think it's kind of some shell of something, some sort. And let me show you my water iris. Can you view that? So pretty. So pretty. And by the way, I grow them in, I just put the roots in the container and without soil. Can you believe that? And they're blooming beautifully. And the iris as well. They're in there, but no soil or nothing for them at all. And I just clear the pond. And so the water looks really good. But coming this side, if you hear any noise, I'm sorry about that. And I'm wearing the microphone at the moment. Hopefully it's working. And here's some of the, what is that, Aquilegia? And I got this year actually. I never grown them before. And here is all the new iris, and blooming beautiful. And some of the roses, they're blooming so beautiful at the moment as well. And this is Princess Shalom, the Monaco. It got beautiful sand. I love this. All blooming beautiful at the moment. And this one is called Garden of Rose. Beautiful as well. Very sunny at the moment. I hope you can see clearly. But here, come back into the containers. So, luffa, they love moist, and all the vegetable, all the things today I'm going to plant like peanuts and cucumber, they all love moist, and they like slightly slightly alkaline, slightly acidic to neutral soils. They don't like alkaline soils. But the cucumber, they're more adaptable to a lot of type of soils as long as you got very rich and fertile soils for the cucumber. They can be very happy. They can stay on slightly acidic, but also they can grow in slightly alkaline soil as well. But for the luffa and for the peanut, they don't like alkaline soils, okay? So make sure to check your pH level. And containers, this one is quite large container. This one about 60 centimeter wide, and I think this one about 50 centimeter wide. So the pansy, I want to put 2 vials of the luffa to go in here, and I'm going to train it into along this fence. So I can put 2 vials in there, and If in the future they go too big, maybe I will cut one of the vine off because we don't know how much we're going to consume for it. Because even one vine, you can, if they're growing well, you can have or not. But in the summer, we got so many other fruit and other things to eat or to harvest. And 2 little container here, not quite little, or 50 centimeter wide. Of each container, I'm going to put 3 or 4 little peanuts plants in. So here the potting mix I'm going to use so on the container. This brand, I love this brand. Reasonable price and quite good size of the bag as well. This one 30 liter. I recommend this one very much other than the Osmo Coast in Bunning, because if I buy quite a lot and they the price is the same, kind of same, but also this one you got more value of more potting mix of this bags than the Osmos Cold one. And here there's the seasoning. Here are the peanut seasoning, and they're all going very well. I got a lot. I gave some to my friends already. So even here, I still need to put maybe three containers, not only 2 containers. So I can find another container to put them in. But I think I put 3 little pots like this, little plants like this in 1 container with that size. And this one I think I saw a month ago, like on the day the video I made, and yes, I think just roughly on the day I made. So I think around a month ago, and they're all going well, even we got very cold climate. See that? And here's the cucumbers. Again, I saw very late, but they're all going very well. I think I just need around 2 vines that is provide the whole family. We just, me and my husband and my little daughter, but I like to share lots with my friends and my neighbors. So I might put maybe 2 containers in. Maybe in the future, if they grow too much, I will cut 1 or 2 vines off. And that's for the cucumber. And here the luffa. Yes, and I sold quite maybe 5 or 6 seeds, and I get 2 away already. And they're looking quite healthy as well. Look at that. And I sold at the same time as the cucumber, so roughly around a month ago. And here's a zucchini. Now I got 3 zucchini in the ground already, and this one maybe I don't need it. I gave some away, even some away already, but maybe I just keep it for backup plan if any snail snack eating my the one I plant in the ground, so I have another backup. I think sowing seed is just so rewarding, and if you're sowing like that, and just a lot cheaper than you buy from a local garden center or you buy Bunnings. And I highly recommend you to sow the seed if you can by yourself, because that saves so much for environment. And yes, they look so healthy. Look at that. So I'm going to fill on the pot with the potting mix. So if you live in a colder climate than I live, and if you're not ready to plant them in the ground yet, you just potting them up in the bigger container, and then you can plant them out when you are ready. Here we go. And I'm going to water them, all of them in, of course. So for the peanut seasoning, when they go up over 10 centimeters like this, or even lower, 5 or 6 centimeters, you can plant them straight in the ground or in the container. Because if you leave them too long, they kind of shut them down by themselves. They say, oh, I have not growing. I'm not going to grow anymore. So make sure you plant them. Don't leave them too long in the little container. Look at that, a very healthy root system. So here are some of the cucumber seasoning end up into this kind of high raised garden bed, and I did plant 2 zucchini seasoning in there, another one there, and a lot of beetroots they will done very soon. I will harvest them, and some of the parsnip as well. So at that time, by that time, the zucchini will go quite large, and so those cucumbers, so they could have a lot of room to grow. And I kind of plant on the edge of the garden bed, so I'm hoping for I would like to train them to crawling on this side of the lawn. So they could have more room to crawling around, and I don't mind bending over to harvest them. I've been planting that for several locations in my gardens for several years, and I like it. So even you got the small room, small garden bed, you can plant it and then let them to crawling down. So they can have a lot of room to plant something else. And this garden bed as well, I got a lot of parsnip. I will harvest them very soon. You can see that. And we love parsnip. We like eating them, and we like to roast them or make wine with them. They are delicious wine actually. And here are the cucumbers seasoning as well. And again, I kind of plant on nearly to the edge of the garden bed, and I like to train them to crawl down on the side of this of the path, and I don't mind about that. And on a lot of parsnip in here, I will harvest them, and at that time the cucumber will have a lot of room to crawl around. And by the way, on the cucumbers and luffa and peanuts, they all love full sun, okay? So mindful about that. So that's it for video today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in next video. Bye bye.